Good morning, welcome back to Cape Town. New vlog for the day, Saturday today, and we're going to take you guys through some hybrid training today. We actually just wrapped up a 6K run. Didn't film that, go back to the old videos if you want to see us running. Thought I'd not bore you with the details, but if you want to know how to stay jacked, if you're a girl, pick up some muscle, keep your physique nice and strong in hybrid training, meaning for those that don't know, you basically run, cycle, whatever the case is, and you build on your physique and strength training in the gym as well. So it's best of both worlds, and it is possible. A lot of people say you can't build muscle that way. Well, I'm going to show you today how you can get that done. But first we're going to enjoy some coffee, non-negotiable after a nice run. And then we're going to go see what we're going to have for breakfast and go smash the session. Okay, catching some pre-workouts, MPB of course, just to make sure we get that energy kick for the second session today. So basically key things you want to look at a pre-workout. Everyone always debates whether you need it or not. You don't need it, but in my experience, if a pre-workout has good ingredients in, that's going to boost your performance, that's going to boost blood flow, nootropics to boost the focus. It's going to put you efforts in the gym higher. Your energy is going to be higher. You're going to push a lot harder in the gym, more blood flow to the trained muscle. So with that comes better results. So is it needed? No. Is it going to help you? I do think it's definitely going to help you get more out of your sessions. And just some good ingredients to look at if you look at a pre-workout is a little bit of beta-alanine, like maybe 2000 milligrams, not too high, otherwise that's what's going to give you the itchiness, which we don't want. Taurine, sertraline, all of those are going to help drop fatigue, so you don't get fatigue quickly, and it's going to boost performance. Obviously the main one is caffeine, but not too high, maybe 250 milligrams, depending how sensitive you are. And then also what I like and what I added in ours at MPB is alpha GPC, which is a very good nootropic. Not a lot of pre-workouts has it in because it's expensive, but it really helps the mind to stay focused in the sessions. And then also some pink salt and coconut powder, which is coconut water powder, which is a natural hydration. And it's just going to help your body hydrate throughout the session, especially with the caffeine in there. So good things to look at. Okay, so I always start on the bike. Doesn't matter what I train. It just gets the heart rate going, gets the legs nice and warm, bit more blood flow going. And then after 10-15 minutes on the bike, I just do some mobility. Big one I started with the last couple of months is just some mobility work. It honestly helps the sessions to move a lot better, the muscles move a lot better, and it keeps you injury free. So very important one, which we will show you now. Okay, so 3 mobility stuff we're gonna do. Thread the needle, which is just basically warming up the core and the shoulders. Pike push-ups, again, really warms up the hamstrings, warms up the chest and shoulder joints. And then we're just pushing the groin out a little bit like this as well. Honestly, it makes the world's difference on how your body's feeling when you train, when it's like everywhere just nice and warm and loose. Okay, so when I have a heavy upper body push, especially when it involves the shoulder and the chest, I like to start with a fly or lateral movement or something. I just feel keeping that reps high, and I just feel it gets a good amount of blood flow in the muscle itself. You know, from learning from past experiences and going straight into the presses and stuff, I've injured myself quite a lot in the past in my bodybuilding days. So now working a little bit smarter, spending that time of getting the body really properly ready to perform high and to push high. And then we're going to get into the heavy presses after that. So again, just keeping that chest out nicely. You don't want to let it sunk in. Keep it out. Fly nice and wide. Chin tucked in. get that squeeze, full stretch. Okay, so banded flat barbell press, which is a crazy one. So we have one session where we go normal heavy incline dumbbell presses, and then one session where we go into presses where we want to learn and strengthen the core and the movement. So with the bands, obviously the weight will be a lot lighter because the bands are quite strong, and it's going to pull that weight down. Now that balance is working a lot more on the shoulder strength and the core work to be able to get force out of that. So the goal here is to control it down force, and you want to force it out, but at the same time you want to build your core strength in this movement as well. Okay, then banded presses, we're supersetting with just body weight pull-ups. Again here, we want to pause at the top if you can and control full stretch down. So shoulder width not too wide. So building an elite physique the hybrid way and not losing all your muscle because you are obviously running or cycling or aerobicsing in between, whatever the case is. The biggest reason people would lose muscle if they don't program their program structure for the week correctly. I mean, if your running load is very high, you need to make sure that you structure it in a way, for example, you do an easier run with leg day or not a longer run close to leg day, because when it comes to the weight training and working on your physique, you need to progressive overload. You need to load heavy weight on the muscle. That's how you're going to grow. So you don't all of a sudden want to move to like super lightweight and like fatiguing yourself in the other trainings, and then you can't really lift heavy, because end of the day, you need to add load onto the muscle. That's how you're going to grow. And then secondly, you need to eat for fuel. A lot of you are under eating because you are focused on having the abs dialed in, which will come, because you need to remember with all this training load on hybrid training, your expenditure is very high. You need to be able to recover. You need to be able to sleep good. And if you don't do those correctly, you are going to fall behind with building your physique. You are going to fall behind in your performance in your training, and you end up not enjoying it. So eating enough, you guys know protein, average 2 times body weight in kilograms, good range to all. Carbs is going to fuel your session. So pre and after training, have a lot of carbs. You can't like do this amount of training and then you don't want to eat carbs after training because maybe you are a snacker at night, you want to leave calories for there. You need to load carbs, and then fats also, but not too high, because fats will make the digestion release of that carb slower, and before and after training you want it to be in quick so that your body can actually use it. So fats, I like to keep meal 1, last meal before bed, far away from my training, because fats also play a big role in inflammation and hormonal health. But then carbs and protein, do not hold back on this, guys. And make sure that you lift heavy shit. That's how you're gonna grow. Again, today is a strength with core work. So as I come down, the weight wants to pull me down, so I'm using my core to keep myself up and not drop down. So you've got a lot of core strength work in today's movement. Okay, so superset on this one is a little bit of a lower stress one. So I'm gonna do bicep curls together, both arms. Make sure you get a good contraction at the top. Oh shit. That's a burner. That's how you grow. Okay, so we just want to target the laterals of the shoulders on the side. Okay, so when you do a lateral, a lot of people feel it in the trap or wrong because everyone is different, so you need to figure out if you feel it better on the side. But for me, I need to have it between the front and the side, so I need to be there. So the weight's going to come up there, activates my lateral a lot more. And then also you don't want your wrist to be higher than your elbow. You don't want to go like this, because that's when you can injure your rotator cuff, and that's when you're going to activate your traps. So you want to pull all out of the elbow lead, so that elbow needs to go up. The hand literally just grips the weight. Okay, so it's a wrap on the session. Hour 15. You don't need much more than that. You just want to come in, warm up, get strong, push it, get out of here. And now we need to feel the body. So I'm going to explain to you guys how do I eat and how do I order when I eat out, which is most of the time, and stay on track. Also, shout out to my friend at Peak Hydration. Honestly, he started this brand a couple of months ago. Met him here in Cape Town. Heard his story. We had a session the other day. It's just good to connect with people like that and like-minded people that's on a mission to make it something big. So, big fan. Honestly, I never thought I'd taste difference in water till I had Peak Hydration. So if you in Cape Town or in SA, pop them a message, give them a follow, show some support, and let's go get some food. Our table is open, bro. They know we're coming. Leave JP's table open. Thank you. Can I have two of the scrambled eggs? And sourdough toasted, but can I do, how many eggs is 3? So can I add 1 extra egg each, so 4, and then 2 slices sourdough, but no butter on. And also tell them no oil and stuff. They can use spray and cook. That's fine, just no butter and stuff. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, please. Thank you.
No bacon.
No bacon.
No apple.
Did you want salmon or something on? Okay, add some trout for me. Extra each. Thank you.
No coffee, no cheese.
Coffee?
No.
Yeah. Okay, can I get 2 oat milk flat whites in a takeaway cup, please? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. That's how we eat. I'm hungry now. It's been a big morning of training. It's still morning, eh? They're almost just after. So, yeah, basically, when I eat out, it's very simple. And a lot of you, that's not, except if you're doing a bodybuilding prep where it has to be to the T the final weeks, you need to learn how to be able to make this a lifestyle and fuel yourself. I eat out most of my meals. Sometimes the meal is not on the plan, but you can customize this. You don't have to eat the craziest stuff on there. You can literally, all I do is always, I ask them what I want. So if it's breakfast, eggs, toast, sourdough, always, thank you so much. And always flat white because it keeps the fat off. And I add extra protein like either chicken or salmon or whatever the case is. But biggest thing, you ask them for no butter and no oil, because those are always the biggest things ramping calories up. Or sauces, like if I have a salad, for example, I'll ask for sauce on the side and I'll maybe add a teaspoon. Otherwise, if they add the whole different thing of sauce in, it's an extra 500 calories. I mean, 2 teaspoons of butter will probably get you to heap spoons, 350 plus calories already. That's a big jump. So cut the oil, cut the fats, and you're already safe and you can enjoy your food and get the coffee. It doesn't get any better than this. I mean, clean, proper, good fuel after your hard work. You want to put good quality in your body, and then you're going to perform and feel like an absolute champion. Thanks for coming along, guys. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. As you can see, we've been consistent. Next up, we'll see where we're going to take you guys. We've got so much to show you in Cape Town. I doubt it will always be training videos, but we always try and give some value. So anything you want to see on the business side of things, fitness, Cape Town, let me know and I'll take you guys along. But subscribe, you're going to enjoy this food and go and have an absolute champion of a new week.